Hello, everybody, and welcome back to War on the Sea. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and as always, we are fighting to push back the Japanese. Now, I know it's been a little bit since I made an episode, but I couldn't help it. My upload PC that I normally upload from, the power supply went bad, so I had to basically use my recording PC for uploading, so I could only really upload one video a day. It was kind of annoying. So we got that all sorted out. Took me about a week to get the power supply from eBay. Got it all swapped out. We're back up and in the race. So we're gonna get these series back up and running. And I appreciate everybody sticking with me. I know it's been a bit of a struggle. But anyway, if you guys haven't remembered, we have our Power Group 1, which consists of the Atlanta, Alabama, Radford, Fletcher, and Juneau, going up into patrol around Guadalcanal and potentially bombard Guadalcanal. But I don't think there's actually anything there to bombard at the moment. So if we can manage to keep the Japanese out of that, we save ourselves a lot of trouble early on. And as you can see, none of these are currently held by the Japanese, but there's nothing there. So if we can keep them away, I think we're going to make our job a lot easier. Now, we do know there are some submarines operating in here. We did manage to kill one, finally, which felt real good, not going to lie. But, yeah, that's what the Power Group 1 is doing. If you guys remember, Sneaky Boys 1 here got into a lot of fights in the last episode. He's headed back to port to rearm, and then he'll come back up here. And we're going to keep pushing these guys out. So, yeah, that's the goal. We've got our Sneaky Boys up here. These guys have yet to be in any sort of engagement yet that I'm aware of. And then we're going to try to see if we can't get this airfield operational today. I'm not sure if we can or not. And then we might end up, we've got 52 command points. We might end up trying to sink some ships today and get some good old-fashioned command points so we can possibly get an aircraft carrier at some point in the near future. Once we get that, I feel like we're pretty much done. We're going to be steamrolling these guys. Because I don't think they can hang with us. I just don't think they can hang with us. Other than, you know, the submarines, obviously. So we got to keep that in mind. Alright, so let's get this party started. I've been talking too long. Let's go ahead and speed up time. We have a surface fleet, a destroyer, 2 light cruisers, and 1 heavy cruiser engaging our Sneaky Boys 1. We don't want this fight right now because we only have 6 torpedoes on board. We're trying to disengage, but we don't have a choice, so we gotta take the fight. Let's see what we're up against. Let me turn my volume on my headset down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. And also just want to make sure that I am recording. I don't want to screw this up. So yeah, we're good. All right. Just want to make sure. I don't want to screw this up. All right, so orders. We got to up scope, rig for silent running, and start this. Let's go binos up. They are literally right off our nose. I can't see them. Am I blind? Am I looking the wrong direction? Feel like we should be seeing these guys. Let's target this bearing, yeah, the bearing is 153. Let's say we should be seeing these guys. Oh, here we go. We got them. All right, let's take a look. We've got light cruiser. Is this the heavy cruiser here? Let's target the heavy cruiser. Let's go ahead and pause time. Get out of the mode there. All right, so this is, I believe we called this Miyoko, if I'm correct. Let's double check. Let's double check our things here. We're going to be sorting for heavy cruisers and Japanese. Let's take a look at what we got. I think it was Miyoko, right? So we got 3 guns in the front. We've got 2 guns at the rear. And we have 2 stacks, both on an angle, one larger than the other, and the crane is rear facing. So yes, this is Miyoko. We are going to go ahead and call it as such. Let's see where our torpedoes are. We have 4 torpedoes in the nose, 2 torpedoes in the rear. Okay. They are currently heading directly at us and are at just under 4,000 yards and closing. So we are going to go ahead and make sure that we are targeting Miyoko, and we will set up for a 4-torp strike with the bow launchers. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to have Gato here turn in just a little bit. And that'll get us our firing angle. So our solution right now is 22%. We may not be able to get the best solution. Navigation mode. There we go. Turn in towards them. Alright. Now I need to go back to Gato. And I need to go into periscope so that we get these things detected again. And let's look at target. There she is. It says we're up to a 34% solution. We are in our torpedo firing angle. So I'm going to be real honest, I'm going to go ahead and fire these torpedoes. Let's go with a 3-degree spread. We're up to 38%. Let's turn in a little more. How are our torpedoes looking? We're up to a 40% solution. Let's pause. Go ahead and break orders. We're going to turn out because they're coming a lot closer than I want them to. We're at 1,200 yards right now, which is a little terrifying. Now remember, their light cruisers can also drop depth charges on me. So we want to definitely not have to worry about that. I don't want to lose Gato. Down to 1,100 yards. What is our torpedo looking like? 26 degrees. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what the degrees is there for. Also, we're down inside 1,000 yards. Let's slow this ship down. Let's get down to 2 knots. Let's go ahead. Fire the torpedoes. Okay. Then we're going to need you to brake, drop scope, and dive. We want you down below. Let's get to about 390. What is our surface conditions? Do we have a layer? No, we don't. It's only a sea state 5. It is dark. Should hopefully be okay. I don't want to lose my sub, so let's go ahead and make tracks. Away. Thought I clicked the button. Away. Actually break that again. Trying to figure out how I can get. Let's go that way. All right. And let's go ahead and speed up time. Exit. Look at targets. This is our target. Torpedo should be very, very close. You can see them there in the water already. See how close we were to these guys when we launched. We may have just missed. Oh, never mind. They're making their turn. They're making their turn. They look pretty good. Let's hope we don't get any duds. All 4 torpedoes look very, very promising. This will be devastating if they explode. Come on, babies. I need all of y'all. 1 dud. 1 hit. 2 hits. 2 duds. Okay. Let's go ahead, drop our speed down to just 2 knots. I want these screws barely turning as we try to break contact, because you know they're going to come looking. That should be absolutely devastating for the Miyoko. 2 hits, midship and aft of the superstructure. It should be nasty. And Miyoko is in fact sinking very quickly. Very, very nice. Now obviously we can't disengage unless these guys have no idea where we're at. They are turning to engage us. What is this? This is not a COTS. 2 quad launchers. Is this Kagero? Let's go ahead and target this ship. Just in case. I know we're not going to be able to get any torps on it, but I would like to definitely disengage if we can. They're pinging away with active, which is not what we want. Let's go ahead, break orders, and come straight across. Okay, we've lost our surface detection on the destroyer. Also, we should be able to classify this. We know it's a destroyer. If it turns to engage us, I will speed up. But if it maintains its course, then I'm just going to let it go. So we know this is a destroyer. I'm going to assume that it's maybe a Sashio or Kagero. We got 2 guns at the rear, 2 launchers in the mid, 1 big, 1 small, 1 gun at the front. I think this is a Sashio. It does not appear... Oh, it's turning hard. It's turning hard. We need to get out of here. Go. Go, go, go. Break formation. I need you to turn even harder. They have a lock on your position. Make depth 410. Drop your speed. Down to 1 knot. Took them some time to turn, so we've got a little bit of room here. I'm going to try to keep them guessing. They are dropping depth charges on top of us. So far, I think we're okay. They overran us. Oh, those are close. Those are real close. That one's extremely close. That could be bad. That could be real. Oh my God, they're dropping all over us. Oh, we might be dead here, guys. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're massively dead. What's our damage control look like? We've got flooding in a destroyed compartment. We're at 411 feet. Okay, let's speed up. We're still at 390. Yeah, we're dropping like a rock. We're gonna have to blow the ballast. Let's try brake. Let's try turning this way. Man, I don't know how to get away from these guys. I know I was extremely close, and that was probably my biggest mistake. Gato is probably is definitely lost here. There's nothing I can really do about it. What is our depth? Depth is currently 220. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the nose pointed down. I don't want to surface right next to this guy. What I could be able to do, though, torpedoes. Rear tubes have been crippled. Okay, well, go HE, loose, and fire the guns. Torpedoes. Any chance that I get the rear tubes? I don't think so. I honestly don't think there's any chance that we get the rear tubes. Orders, brake. Took a hit. Might as well kick off the silent running. Oh, that was a massive explosion. And down goes Gato. We lost our sub. Dang it, man. Dang it. Well, we did take out a heavy cruiser for the price of a submarine. That's a good trade in my book, but it is unfortunate to lose a sub this early. So let's go ahead and leave the combat. 13,000 tons for 2,400 tons. That's a good book. Gato, you did a heck of a job, man. You've sunk your fair share and then some. So we appreciate you. We really do. All right. Unfortunate to lose a sub, but let's go ahead and head back here. We do have 65 points. We're going to go ahead and make a new C. It is going to be a American submarine, another Gato class. Let's get Growler out and add unit. Call this. What are we up to? Sneaky Boy 4. Alright. Done. Laying a course. You're coming back up here. All right. Let's go ahead and speed up time. It's unfortunate, but they were able to catch up to us. I was really hoping we could get out of there without getting into a fight with them again. Now you can see our Power Group 1 is heading in there. There's a good chance that we run into them, and with 2 light cruisers and 2 destroyers, they are not going to have a good time against my Alabama. Ignore that engagement. Let's go ahead and come back. Where's my other subs up here? They're still doing a patrol. They still have some patrols. We are going to ignore that. All right, we have enemy submarine. We know it's a submarine, so we've actually found this submarine, shallow waters. Let's go ahead and drop a save, just in case. I have had issues with fleets in the past where it has, like, broken, so I just want to make sure I save before the engagement. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have Atlanta and Juneau. Let's see. have Alabama break formation. Atlanta and Juneau, I need you guys to form up. And Radford and Fletcher, I need you guys to form up. Okay. Now, we need to get all of our... Let's go with Atlanta. Make sure we have our surface radar just in case that we catch him on the surface. Given the fact that he's spotted, we might have him on the surface. So, we'll have the sonar going. Same thing for the Alabama. Get that radar going. Radford, same thing. Fletcher, same thing. Juneau, I need you to do your thing. All right. Let's see if we can spawn in. Alabama, the first thing I need you to do... Actually, I don't know which way it's going to be coming from. The good news is it's middle of the day. So we should be able to see stuff pretty well. We're just looking everywhere we can to find this potential. The sooner I spot... Okay, Torp's off to the right. Alright, so... Fletcher and Radford. I need you guys. What is the location? Okay. Radford and Fletcher, I'm actually going to have to break you apart. Fletcher, break the formation because you're the guy that's right here. I need you to go right there. It'll be roughly here. Right? Ish. Okay? I need you to go really fast to get there. Okay, now Atlanta and Juneau, I need you guys to break. And also come over here. And I need you guys to slow way down. Okay. And Alabama, those torps are almost certainly coming for you. We are going to turn hard to port and avoid. Also, speed up. Now, because of where you're at, Radford, you're going to be in the danger zone. So we're going to need you to turn out, or turn in, and slow down and allow Alabama to pass. All right, let's see if I did this correctly. We don't want any collisions because collisions hurt. Alright, we are going to have to ride along with our Fletcher here. Also, where is Juneau? How's Juneau looking? Juneau, I need you to brake. And I need you to speed up. Okay, Fletcher. It's a good thing that we get to do this. Of course, one person wouldn't be controlling all these ships to begin with, but we definitely need to be on point. So let's go ahead and break our formation. All right. Careful there, Fletcher. Brake. It won't allow me to get rid of my waypoint. Swing the rear! Swing the rear! Dang it! Alright. Come to a stop. Start damage con. They are working on it. Took a massive torpedo hit. Got heavy damage, heavy flooding. Let's see if we can't avoid it with the rest of the ships. Juno. Hard in. Slow down. Wait, oh, speed back up. Oh, we are taking this torp. We are definitely taking this torp. Swing it! Oh! That's way too close for my comfort, sunshine. Way too close. All right. Need you to go ahead, slow down to like 4 knots, 3 knots. See if we can't pick them up. All right, how we doing? Let's get this thing to stop turning. Can we speed up? We can. Radford, I need you to speed all the way up. Come up here. Also, Alabama. You can stop doing circles. Alabama, go ahead and come out this way. All right. Slow down. Two knots. There's no layer. Sea state of 5. We should be able to find this guy. We can get this ship slowed down. Fletcher has an affinity for taking torpedoes. I don't know what it is about it. Come on, where is he at? Alright, Juno. Speed up. Why are you turning? Stop turning! Alright, slow down to about 2 knots. I really don't want this guy to get away. Also, how's Fletcher doing? Damage control. Got some destroyed compartments. You got heavy flooding. Moderate damage. But you're still afloat. Had a bad day. I get you. Let's send you... Orders break. I don't know. Fletcher's not allowing me to break orders, unfortunately. Okay, well then, how about I go to Radford? You'd really think I'd be able to hear the sub and pick him up. If I was a sub, where would I be? How about this way? Be nice if the Japanese torpedoes would dud every once in a while. Let's drop down to 3 knots, see if we can't pick them up. Also, let's double check, make sure we're not missing anything while this is all going on. Because he may be trying to get another launch off if he can by now. A real sneaky freaking submarine, I'll give it that. I don't see anything. And I'm not picking anything up. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna have to leave the engagement. Fletcher was pretty heavily damaged, so we're gonna have to take Fletcher and release ship. Okay, how about split? Okay, Fletcher, I need you to lay in a course for a home port. Task Force 6, you're still Power Group 1. Wish they'd fix that. You still have your orders. Alright, speed up time. We have an encounter with bombers. Oh no. Oh no. Sneaky boys. Begin. Up scope. And rig for silent. Start. We're on the surface. Let's just drop scope. Okay. I'm assuming that it is, in fact, an actual plane, so we want you to dive. Dive the ship. Dive the frickin' ship. How long does it take you to dive? Dive the ship. Grouper preparing to dive. Just dive. Get everybody inside. You got bombers inbound. Right there. Bombers inbound. Loaded for bear. Got torpedoes on them. Finally dove. We're at 77 feet. Make depth 410. I don't want to take any chances that these guys are going to smash us. There's a whole lot of torpedo bombers. See the torpedo bombers on the horizon. Need you guys to drop a lot faster. Alright, so I think we're going to have to pull this submarine back. Are they going to drop? Yeah, they just dropped. Like, they're nowhere near us, which is good. But you saw them drop their torps. They meant business. They're definitely not messing around at all. Alright, so we should be able to leave this engagement. There's so many planes on us. Alright, so, Grouper, I'm going to probably need you to, GTFO. I mean, it's not that big a deal because as long as they're dropping, like, torpedoes and I just get out of the way, it's really not that big of a deal. So, honestly, I'll just leave them there. But, we definitely got to watch out for that with our power group. We can't be taking torpedo bombers from them. Which is kind of why I want to keep this area as aircraft-free as possible. So, let's go ahead and speed up time. Speaking of aircraft, we have a float plane. Probably from that sub that already attacked us. We're going to ignore that. Also, we are going to get Greenling moving again. Alright, that should fix that. What about... Oops. What about our dude up here? Sneaky Boy's still patrolling. Power group, what's your patrol look like? Still patrolling. We are almost back to port. And we have Sneaky Boy 4 on his way into the area. We have another encounter. This is Sneaky Boy 3. Once again being attacked by freaking Japanese bombers. Begin. Let's go to orders. Immediately dive. Start. Very late in the day. Probably their last chance to do anything to us. Turn our air search radar on here. Yeah. There's a whole lot of angry folks headed our direction. I need you to dive. Dive the damn ship! No damage. Minor damage. These are actual bombers. No flooding. Still minor. Make depth 400 feet. Alright. Go ahead and start the leaving process. I can't use time compression because there are still planes coming in. And this episode's been all about the Japanese offensive. Good Lord, they are not happy. Bombs away! I think they're off though, which is good news. Yeah, they're way off. Very good news. We got very lucky. I think it's time to get Grouper out of this area. We're in range of their bombers. We don't want that to be a thing. Yeah, they dropped a lot of bombs, man. That's a lot of ordnance to try to get rid of one submarine. It really is. Confirm. Minor damage. Continue. Alright, we're going to have you go ahead and change your course. We're going to get you a little further out, away from them. Let's get you out of there. Just come over this way. Don't know why I thought it was a good idea to get you that close to them. One of these. Yeah, they've got a level 4 airfield there. A level 4 airfield there. Level 5 airfield and a level 5 port at Rabaul. Or Rabaul. Level 3 airport. Level 4 airport and a little level 3 seaport. So they have a lot of assets up here. We can't leave our sneaky boy that close. That was dumb. Could have cost us our sub. Still might cost us our sub. How late are they allowed to? It's after 5 p.m. Why are they still able to hit me? All right, dive the ship. Get this thing down to 400 feet as quickly as possible. Turn the radar on so we get a little bit of warning of where they're at before we get under. Yeah, these guys are closing fast too, man. Dive the ship. I think we were able to get under before they caught up to us. So I don't think we're going to have to worry too much. Okay, they're getting close. We're at 109 feet. Okay, we've got planes right there. Let's go ahead and make our depth even deeper. Go down to 400 or 390. Are they dropping depth charges? Oh, that's terrifying. They really don't like us here. Alright, let's start the retreating process. No damage this time. Yeah, you need to get away from them, sneaky boys. Seriously. Good lord, they are going to try to murder you. Sneaky Boys 2 has encountered a surface fleet of 2 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers. Okay. We can soften them up, then we can engage them with our surface fleet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's lay in a course in this area. And then we'll go ahead and begin this fight. Get a little bit of payback, hopefully. Unfortunately, it's night again. Seems like it's always night. Let's go ahead, upscope, rig for silent. Pause. Target the lead ship closest to us. We have a heavy cruiser for sure. Looks like it's potentially Miyoko or Mogami. Let's go ahead and look. The second stack is straight up, so I'm going to guess that it's probably... Give me the Japan. And we're going to go with heavy cruiser. It's not Furitako. Takao, maybe? 3 guns in the front. 2 guns at the rear, forward facing with a straight up stack and an angled stack. I think this is Takao. Alright, so you will be targeting Takao. Alright, immediately turn out this direction. And we will be trying to fire from the rear of the sub. We'll be launching a salvo of 4 torpedoes. 3-degree spread. Our solution is at 38%. We're at 3,700 yards. We have reestablished contact. %, solution, 42, 44. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Let's go ahead, fire the tubes, and immediately down scope. Grinning 4 ultra quiet, and dive the ship. Go ahead, go down 390. All right. So we know we're firing from the left side of this ship. be real hard to see because it's real dark. Real dark. But hopefully we can get a little payback for the Gato. And Sneaky Boys won. We want to definitely strike these guys hard. And for the Fletcher that they hit. Looks like possibly torpedoes in the water there. Yep, that's definitely torpedoes in the water. They're currently making 23 knots. Looks like we're awfully ahead of them. I don't know. It's gonna be close. May have missed. You can see all 4 torpedoes from the aft tubes. Heading pretty straight and true. Very narrow spreads with 3-degree spread at this kind of range. It's not too spread out. I don't know, they look pretty good. This guy's making a lot of steam. It'll be close, real close. May only catch him with 1 or 2 here. Go ahead, pause it, go underwater. See if we can't see the torpedoes as they're about to hit. There you see them. 1 hit and detonation. 2 hits and detonation. That's it. All right. Some serious damage. Greenling's already trying to get out of here, so they're going to run out of heavy cruisers. They keep doing this. I'm glad we didn't get a dud that time. That's massive to get 2 big hits. Oh, we got a hit on somebody in the back on one of their light cruisers, and it definitely wasn't even a dud. Awesome. So all 4 torpedoes found a mark. The light cruiser took 2 of them, and the Takao took 2 of them. That light cruiser's got to be sinking. There's no way a light cruiser takes more than two torpedoes like that and lives. No, not a single dud. Very nice. Takao's looking real bad, not gonna lie. What about this ship? Oh my God, yeah, they are toast. They're sinking. They're gonna sink quick. They've got fires all along the deck. They are heavily listing. Let's get a report at the moment. What are we looking like? We could leave right now. Let's just look at a report though. We've got heavy damage, heavy flooding on the Takao, heavy damage, heavy flooding on the light cruiser. So good news, we're so far away from them that I don't think that they're going to find us. I'm just going to let this run for a bit and see if we can't yeah, they're not looking for us anymore. They're kind of like back there. Quite a ways from us. But yeah, if we go back to the Takao here, or this is the light cruiser. They might survive this. I don't know how they would. All right, there's confirmation that the light cruiser is in fact sinking. I didn't think it was going to survive. Takao might actually survive. But let's take a look at this glorious ship as it sinks beneath the waves. That was a very successful torpedo strike. 2 hits on the target, 2 hits on a collateral damage ship that is massive to get rid of. Oh God. Given that there is nobody near us, I'm going to go ahead and exit. I don't think Takao is going to sink. In fact, if we look at a report, yeah, Takao is at heavy still. Still got fires raging inside and on deck. It may yet decide that it's okay, so they've extinguished the fires on the outside. They're starting to get this ship, I don't think it's going to sink. We're going to go ahead and leave the battle. But a very good, successful strike against this task force. That's going to at least make them think twice. We do still have a couple destroyers to worry about, one light cruiser, and the Takao is going to be basically crippled. It's going to be going very, very slow. We'll be able to wrap it up in the next time we engage it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this is a bit of a crazy episode. We got to showcase us doing some damage, getting some kills, and unfortunately losing the Gato, and got to see our first attacks from bombers from the Japanese. So something else that we've got to keep an eye on as these guys are moving further and further south. But so far we've managed to keep them away from Guadalcanal, which is one of the goals. We want to be able to take this over for ourselves eventually. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you punch the like button for me. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.